Hey guys, it's SimQueen, and today I'm doing another townie creation / speed build in San Myshuno for my save file. So this is Layla Palmer, and she is creative, ambitious, and neat, and I've actually decided that she's going to be a fashion designer. I haven't really done much with the designer career since it came out, or I guess it's called style influencer. I haven't done much with it at all since we got it. I haven't even really played with it much. I don't know why, I just kind of forgot about it, but I'm hoping that I can play with it pretty soon. I might even play around with Layla a little bit and try to get her a little more advanced in her career as opposed to using cheats. So Layla is, I'm not exactly sure what level of style influencer she will be, but I think she'd be pretty high up there. She does have quite a bit of money. Her apartment is quite expensive. I did make her as a young adult, but I'm going to change that to adult. I've decided that Layla is not just a young adult, she's a little bit older than that. She does not have any kids or pets or like relationships really in her life. She lives in San Myshuno and in her apartment by herself, and she prefers it that way. She does wear a lot of like high fashion clothes. Of course, I have no idea what the high fashion looks like. I wear cardigans and that's it, like every day. So I don't know about fancy belts and, you know, I don't know. But for her, I thought that the outfits that came with Get Famous looked pretty good, so I did choose those. For her second outfit, I gave her her stylist kind of outfit with like the jeans and the belt as well. So she does have that outfit as well that she wears when she's working or when she's working on clients or doing whatever. I did make her creative because I feel like that's kind of who she is. She likes to play around with different makeup styles and different hairstyles. I could see her being someone that changes her hair color a lot and explores different trends and things like that, but I only gave her one real everyday outfit. I kind of wanted to do more than that, but I thought nobody else had them, so I just kind of stuck with that. And now just going through and choosing all her other outfits. She's a little more upscale. I can see her having more expensive taste. And kind of wearing things that are a little bit fancier. She's not into bright colors though. She wears a lot of blacks and whites and browns and nothing too out there, nothing too bright. I really like Layla's character. It makes me a little sad that she's been so focused on her career that she hasn't had time to have a family or really any friends. She's kind of a bit of a loner that way. She's all about her career. It's all she wants to do. I was considering giving her a cat, and then I thought, no, I just see her being kind of almost too snobby to have a pet in her life, so I didn't go with that. I do like her though. I think she's a cool character. She's not mean, and I didn't give her the snob trait, but she's kind of bordering on that. If I could give one more trait, then I would probably give her the snob trait. But that is Layla, and now we're working on her apartment. I did the floor plan and the paint and all that and the flooring off camera just because it took a very, very long time, and I wanted to just kind of make the video more about furnishing the apartment. So this is the apartment in Medina Studios. I think it's the last one that I need to do for this apartment building. And it's a major improvement compared to what it used to look like. It was actually pretty bad. But this one, I think, I'm really happy with how this turned out. It looks completely different, looks brighter and lighter. I did end up changing all of the counters. I was using the black and white ones from the Vampires pack, but I actually preferred the ones from the base game, so I do end up changing them. And then, of course, I go with this signature thing that I've been doing where I put one of those corner couches and then a dining table around it. People always ask me in my videos, does this actually work? No, it doesn't work at all. It's just for looks. It doesn't function, but you can use the other side of the table though, which is nice. But I thought that this kind of corner couch idea worked pretty well for this build. There's not a ton of space for a dining room or a dining area, so I just went with this. I think it looked really good. I ended up changing a lot of things in this build. I was one of those days where I was just feeling super indecisive and not loving what I was choosing. I wanted to go for something upscale, but also kind of like shabby chic, I guess you could say. I wanted to scream fashion designer, like someone who, I don't see Layla as only being into fashion and makeup and things like that. I also see her being into interior design and that kind of thing, and just wanting to make her space as fashionable as her clothes. So I tried to make it look like somebody who was into interior decorating, lived here. I'm not really into interior. I think that I am, but I really don't know what I'm doing. So I tried my best. I think it looked pretty cute. I was doing some new ideas. I put candles everywhere. I did put some candles in the kitchen as well, which I don't normally do. I loved these candles that came with the holiday content that we got. Put those in the dining room. I gave her a tea brewer as well. I picture her being a tea drinker for sure. Layla is a very busy sim, so she kind of has one of those people that is kind of into everything. So she does have her career where she is a style influencer. She also has a little kind of studio, I guess, that she works out of from home. She's got an easel because I think she would also paint as well. And that could be maybe where she works on some like new fashion kind of designs. And I also, at the very end of the video, included the media production station as well. I thought maybe she could have a YouTube channel kind of thing where she posts about interior decorating and fashion and makeup and all that kind of stuff. Like, she's a beauty guru, I think. So now I'm on to the living room where I'm choosing the couch to go in. Again, super indecisive. I was trying to choose between those two, and I'm thinking like, what looks more shabby chic? But I liked the idea of the pink, so I did end up choosing that lighter pink couch. It just takes me a while to get there. Like I said, in this particular build, I was very indecisive. I was trying to do things a little bit differently than I normally do them, but in the end, I still think it turned out just the way that all my other builds do. Not that it's a bad thing. It's still, to me, it kind of has my signature look to it, I guess, but it's hard to try to think outside the box because I've just been doing the same thing for so long. I was going to use that fake fireplace we got with the holiday stuff, but I didn't really like it that much, so I did put in an actual fireplace, and switching the couch and the chairs again. It was a lot. I had something in mind that didn't quite come to fruition, I guess. Like, I was looking at some pictures online, and I did have my own idea, and this looks nothing like it, but I was still pretty happy with the living room. I think it's really cute. I did put a lot of cluttery items, but more in like a decor kind of way. Like, yes, I wanted it to look a little bit cluttered, but not so much that she didn't know what she was doing. Like, intentionally cluttered, I think was the word I was looking for. So I did just put in some other little items in there. Didn't make it too crowded. I think I just put in a lamp and a rug, and I think I actually ended up moving one of the chairs to the other side of the living room as well. This build, I was in like a huge time crunch for this build, so I'm doing a bunch of pre-recording because I'm actually leaving for Disneyland in a couple of days, and so I was doing so much pre-recording. I thought I was on top of things and doing really well, and then I accidentally deleted a bunch of my videos that I thought I didn't need anymore, but really I did need them. It was 2 episodes of the Decades Challenge and 2 of my speed builds gone forever, which is really upsetting because that was like the final video, the edited version, but I actually also, because I'm such an idiot, also deleted the original files, the original audio, the original video, everything. It's all gone and I can't recover it, and I'm really sad that I did those builds and I have nothing to show for it. So I'm not exactly sure what I'm going to do with that now. I'll probably just include them in the save file, and there won't be any speed build videos because that's basically impossible unless I rebuild them, which I really don't want to do. So yeah, anyway, we're on to the bathroom now. I had this idea where she kind of maybe renovated this apartment to suit her needs. So she's got the big master bedroom, and then off the master bedroom there's a closet, and then off the closet is the bathroom. So there's really no bathroom that's open to like the common area of the apartment. You have to go through her bedroom and closet to get to it, which isn't ideal, I guess, but for Layla it's exactly what she would have wanted, and I thought maybe that's kind of how she renovated the place. That's what she wanted it to look like. She doesn't get a lot of visitors anyway, so that's kind of how it is. And I use a lot of the stuff from Get Famous as well. Like, I think that shower and the mirror is from Get Famous. Those types of things just really suited what I was going for as well. And I thought those lights were a little obnoxious at first, the hanging ones, but at the end I think they have the best light in game. Like, those are the nicest lighting you can have. They're a little large and obnoxious, but for this build I thought they really suited it. In the closet here I put like the vanity, cluttered that up with like a whole bunch of makeup and candles, and now I'm just putting up some curtains. Also made the doorways a little bit smaller so that I could fit more stuff into the rooms. So I did put like a standing mirror there, and on this side I put a whole bunch of those shelves with the clothes on them, and then I put a table underneath and like a shoe rack. I just picture her having a lot of clothes. I wanted her closet to be a little bit bigger than this, but I think it still turned out pretty good. The closet is definitely my favorite room in the house. All I wanted to do when I was done this apartment was live in it and play in it, so I'm probably going to do that a little bit and play with Layla, because I think she'd be a fun sim to play with, and especially because I haven't tried the style influencer career yet, so I'm definitely going to try that a little bit. Added the zebra rug, haven't used that yet. I love it because it's so cute. And then that little towel rack I added in the closet, you'll see in the screenshots, it actually has the initials LP on it, and so that was why I chose the name Layla Palmer. I built the apartment before I created Layla, and when I saw that LP initial on the towel, I thought it would be kind of cool if the sim had a name with those initials, so that's why I chose that name. And now we're on into the master bedroom. So I did want to use that stand that came with Get Famous, where you could, or is it Get Famous, or did it come with the update? I don't remember, but basically just that stand I wanted to use. So I created kind of like an area where she would get ready in the morning. I think she would be very focused on what she's wearing and spend a lot of time choosing what she's wearing for the day. Did put in some like a chair there, and I put a dresser with some stuff on top of it. More candles. I think every single room has a candle in it. And I love those black and white photos as well. I think I used all of them. There's 3 versions, and I think I used them all in this build. And now just putting some lamps on the side tables there. Oh, candles, of course, that's what I went with. And I like the idea of the curtains over the bed. I think it looks kind of luxurious and kind of glamorous, so I put that there. And I think at the end I just put a little chair in that corner and a painting. It's tough with bedrooms that are bigger because I just don't know how to fill them up, but I think in the end it looked really good. The bedroom is definitely one of my favorite rooms as well. And I did put like a little cushiony type thing at the bottom of the bed and a rug as well. And I think that's pretty much it for the master bedroom. And the next room I did is, I think this is her little studio area. I was going to put her computer in there, and then I realized it wasn't going to be big enough for everything I wanted to be in there. So I moved the computer out into the hallway and then put that stylus chair in there, and I think I actually ended up moving it over because it's a small room and there's a few things I wanted to put in there. I actually wanted to put in the shelf with the clothes on it that came with Get Famous, so I was playing around with that a little bit and managed to fit that in. And then in the corner there I put an easel with a few paintings that kind of look like drawings that I put behind them that maybe I thought she was working on, or I don't know, it kind of gives it that studio vibe, so I put that in there. And then this corner of the apartment is meant to be where she would record all her beauty guru videos. I was going to put a piano there, and then I switched it up at the last minute and thought that's the only place for it, so I did end up putting the media production station there. And then what I also did is put a little table beside it where I had some, what did I put on there? I think I put like some makeup products, and then I cluttered up the side of the media production center with a whole bunch of more makeup products. Like there's like the nail polish and the little bottles. I put some flowers and just a whole bunch of stuff there that I think it looks really cute, and definitely looks like she would be making videos with makeup. But that is pretty much it for the speed build. I think I'm just going to be adding a few more finishing touches to the apartment. If you enjoyed it, please give it a thumbs up. Let me know what you think down below in the comments, and subscribe if you're not already subscribed. And this will also be on the gallery as well. You can download it. My origin ID is SimQueen 1992. Thanks for watching.